Hello there, I'm AJ PuzzleFerret, and welcome back to Chronicon, where we are unwinding steps, slowly or quickly going towards some place that archaeologist lady wanted us to go to. Wow, there's a lot of enemies here, and they're firing at me a lot. I should probably be using my normal skills, but I was just using the ones on my shoulder buttons. Wow, that cleared quickly. Hello. So many of the enemies are really cute now. Look at them. It just feels wrong murdering them quickly. Not that I'd murder them slowly as a preference. That would be nice. Ah! Take that! Massive balls of lightning doom. Ah! Carnage! Wow. 124, 130, 140 already. They're really stacking in the enemies this time. Look at this place. Okay, I need more enemies, otherwise my count's going to go down. And seeing as my count's so high, I feel like I should actually be doing well with it now. Massacre? I can't be a massacre, I'm at 220 something. Okay, come on, come on, come on. I want to keep this death count going. I've never actually gone over like 300, so maybe we can get over 300 this time. I'm very curious what happens if you do. Get going, enemies. I hope I'm not leaving any behind. Ooh, 300. We're over the 300 mark. I didn't see it say anything. Ah! Oh no! I lost it. Oh, that's a pity. Still, everything died, so not so bad. Right, so now we need to look for that secret place that the archaeologist lady was after us going. I spent a few points in skills, but it was nothing really important. It was only just more damage for everything, so everything should be a tiny little bit more deadly, but other than that, it's not much different from what we had before. Wow. I slaughter everything. Little slimes. Ah. There are definitely some invisible enemies around here. Zap. Okay, so let's follow the path. Seeing as there is a path, we might as well. Makes sense. I'm gonna use all the death moves in one. Nah. So I've got the little replica guys, and I've got the balls around me. Nothing stands a chance. Wow, that's a lot of items that just dropped. Anyway, gems, yes. You pick up gems around the place. I had no idea. I just found it in the shop. Gems! And you can put them in your items. So what you do is you go into the lady who... Or lady or man? I don't know. But the person in town... Excuse me. Cups. The person in town who deals with gems, they allow you to put sockets into your items. And once you've got sockets into your items, you can take gems that you've been collecting, and you can stick them in your items like you would in Diablo, or what else do you do that in? I don't know. But they give you specific stat boosts that you can choose via what gem you're using. Cave of Murmurs. Alright. Let's go in the Cave of Murmurs. Let's see what interesting things this cave's got. Dink, 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 dink. Ah. Eh? Aha! Chest! Anything good? No. Of course not. Hardly ever anything good. Nah. Right, I'm going to use all of my fun skills again. These are amazing. I really like these. These are like... They're not the ultimate skill, because the ultimate skill is the one with the clones, this one. That is my ultimate skill. And yet the other one seems pretty effective. What are they doing? They're casting something cool out. Look at that! They've got like a crystal sword type skill. That's really awesome. Wait. Ah, they have gone. Which means I shall have to use... Oh, I can use them again. Can I use them again? No. I can use the balls. Balls of doom. I give you the balls of doom. And you here. Oh, no, I can't give you the balls of doom. Unfortunately, I'm all out of balls of doom. You know what? If you're really mean, I'll bring back the balls of doom. I will. What's that? It looks like a bin. Right, that's it. Off with you. Stronger enemy. Can't be having with that. Wow, they disappear really quick. Hi! Murmur! You have more skill than your counterparts. Ooh, and something shiny. I wonder if I could make good use of the shiny thing. Alright, so we've killed the guy that we were after in here. Back to the winding steps. And this time we're going left. And up, probably. Hello. Nah. I'm still trying to use the fire skills. I could do with a fire skill that's a little bit more dramatic, because the fire skills that I've got at the moment, not so much on the dramatic scale. I mean, compared to these skills that murder everything in seconds, not so much on the dramatic scale. They're throwing rocks at me. Nah. Ow, ow, yes. Ow. Get used to it. That's the sound of me coming through. Oh, one of them was purple. Cute. That is a lot of area effect attacks. Is that the little boulders that they're throwing? I don't know. I think they're getting a little bit stronger now, because they are actually taking my life down about half every time, which is considerably more than they were before, because before they weren't taking it down at all. Yes. Maybe I need to start picking up better armor, or anything for that matter. Replicas, sick 'em. Okay, what's this? Can I have that helmet? Yes. One thing I didn't notice, which I should have noticed really because it's blatantly obvious, and that's that picking up and putting on items doesn't change your outfit in any way. Some people don't like that. I barely notice. I don't think I look at my characters as much as... I mean, I'm so used to playing like first person and stuff, and you don't see your character much in first person stuff. So when I'm playing these sorts of games, I know that you can see your character all the time in these, but I'm still not so bothered about if their armor's changing according to what I picked up. It just shows how little it matters to me, unless it's really cool looking gear. Which quite often you end up with a mishmash of, one bit of some gear, another bit of gear that looks totally different and doesn't match. That's the usual tactic. Bloodbath. Oh, I'm trying to fight my replicas. boss. The roost. Oh dear. Yep. Hi. You're quite pretty, actually. Allow me to put a volcano under you. Hello. Dive bombing everywhere. Okay, so how strong are you? Is my question. Is that electricity coming from you? I can't tell. Wow. Knockback. Okay. Standing there. How long do you have to stand there to avoid all of the attacks? It didn't attack all of those spaces. It's like all of the possible spaces. Come on. I'm strong and mighty. Yep. Stronger and mightier than you. Strange thing. What are you anyway? No. The sky goddess. Go on. Be off with you. Done. It's so pretty. I'm sorry, goddess of the sky. You're very pretty. I need some more mana. So that I can actually use my skills. Oops, what was that I was trying to use? I think I tried to make a town portal, which I shouldn't really be doing. Not in the middle of a boss fight. You're done for. And all of your nests are ruined. Sorry. The lush lands. Ooh, that is one pretty picture. Waterfall. Apparently that's supposed to be something that helps you sleep. If you think about waterfalls, then yeah, that increases the efficiency of your getting to sleep time. Okay, what are you going to say really fast, Diana? Hey kid, took us long enough. You know, you could have just snuck around that big old bird and wrote down here, like I did. Anyhow, there is a place called the Pool of Eternity somewhere around here. Let's split up and try to find it. Oh, actually, she didn't say that all that fast. That was okay. Stags! You're back! I thought I'd wiped out all of the stags because, you know, virtually all of them. There was a lot of stags I killed. These are like taller versions of those previous things. That's nice. I do like levels that are bright green as opposed to most other colours. It's just so much more relaxing. Still got those the shrines that are really bony. Dog things! Right, so we're looking for a pool. And seeing as everything's dying quickly, we shouldn't be too long before we find it. I don't know how you're supposed to survive this sort of onslaught in a higher difficulty. You would have to have moves, like I do, but for that higher difficulty. And I can't imagine me doing very well in higher difficulties. But I will get better gear in higher difficulties, so I'm looking forward to trying that. I might do a lot of that sort of stuff off camera and come back to it when I'm more powerful, full of skill and able to deal with anything. Because that's more fun for getting through it. Can I cross that? No. I'll have to go the long way round. I know I could have left it. But then it would have been the only one left. And that wouldn't be very nice to do to it. Nah. Oh, apart from all these. So I suppose it could have gone for a short walk and it would have been fine, but you know. Aha! I have found something. It's on the map. Here. Can I cross that? Yes. Ooh. Well, I found the Pool of Eternity pretty quick, but she found it first. She just totally legged it there. That's cheating. You didn't have to kill anything. I bet it's locked. I bet I need several other things first. Okay. Hey kid, looks like I found it first. Yes. Anyhow, nice job leaving a trail of corpses and all that. So this place is locked down tight. No surprise there, really. The inscription speaks of a key hidden in Great City. I'm thinking it's the nearby ruins we call the Lost City. And all of the rest wasn't important. Okay, let's see if we can leg it through this lot. They're not doing too much damage. I'll set off my balls of lightning death and they'll be murdered immediately without me actually having to do anything. Wow. How much do I have to actually shoot? Because it seems things die without me actually touching them. Where's the Lost City? I think this is the first level that we've had, like, surrounded in water. Okay, charge through. Charge through. I want to find that city. Well, I haven't found the Lost City, but I found an unstable dimension, so let's check that out. Ah. Yes. This is the usual place full of chests and stuff. I don't think there's going to be much that we need here. Unless it drops something really super special, it's going to be pretty much normal stuff. So I shall probably catch you back at the Lost City. Sometimes you can barely see a thing due to all of the stuff on screen. I mean, just look at this. This is a light show and a half. This is. I wish I had some of the skills that the enemies have. They're very dramatic and look a lot of fun. Ah, plus Tomb of the Guardians. Right, let's go in there. Awesome! I found the boss of the Lost Tomb. He died almost immediately and I got myself a nice crown. Right, I'm gonna go find the city because this is all distraction from the very important task of finding the Lost City. Ah, I found it! One Lost City. It was at the bottom of the map, right next to the waypoint that I got in from. It looks very much like the Guardian's tomb. Oh, hello. Quest. Raiding the Lost City, yes. Ah, big enemies. Massive enemies. Yep, as I suspected. Massive enemies that die epically quickly. Nah. Now, is this going to be one of those maps that goes better downwardsly, or is it going to be a map that goes better upwardsly? What the heck were they? Whatever they were, they turned into goop in seconds. I do feel sorry for a lot of these enemies, because I do just wipe them out before they get even the chance to do anything. You'd have thought that they'd just given up, because they should have known from the vast amount of death behind me. I guess the message isn't getting out quick enough. Things are dying too quickly on the way. Nobody's getting to come along and say, look out, there's someone really, really mean on the way, and they're just going to slaughter you all, so there's no point. Just run away. It's only really the bosses that stand a chance. And they don't stand much of a chance. They just last a little bit longer. I reckon the Lost City could do with beds. It seems to be rocks and sand everywhere. I suppose the beds could have rotted away over a very long time, but where are the people actually staying in this Lost City? Still no beds. Pots. We've got pots. Can't sleep in a pot. It'd have to be a very, very big pot. And it would have to be lined with cushions, I think. Not many pots like that. Not in my experience. I think as I develop my character, I shall probably try to get loads of points in the sort of later skills all the way down so that I can just use the skills that just wipe everything out, like the magic balls of death that just destroy everything in the screen. or the replicas. Those are the skills that I'm going to be using mostly later on, I think. Aha! I found the lost city cellar. I wonder if it's full of wine. Probably full of wine, right? I heard something shiny. Thank you for the shiny stuff. And other shiny stuff. Ah. That was the quest item. Got it. Nah. The Eternal Guardian appears to be dead. Well, not guarding anything anymore. Okay, so now we can go. Aha! Well, there it is. The key. I'll open up the portal to the the pool of eternity for you. And when I guess it's time to part ways, then I guess it's time to part ways. Right. Well, that's all the time I got for this episode, so I shall have to catch you in the next one, and then we will fight that boss. In the meanwhile, you take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Catch you next time. Bye for now.